Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? I want to talk to you a little bit about Android TV right now. And this is a bit different from, let's say, a Chromecast, which itself is a great holiday gift. It's also awesome to use for white elephant gift exchanges. I have used a few of them in the past for the last 2 or 3 years, and every time the Chromecast appears, all of my family members go nuts and try to get it for themselves. But I think I have an even better one that you can put in that adds more functionality thanks to Android TV. You can see it's already on my television behind me, and I have the remote in my hand, so let's talk about the Xiaomi Mi Box S. Android TV is becoming more and more popular, not only because it is built into a number of TVs, but also because boxes like this are becoming more prevalent and also more and more affordable. You have other products like the NVIDIA Shield television, which might be the high end, but it's also priced as much. And then you have boxes like this, the second version of the Mi Box that was originally introduced by Xiaomi back in 2016. Now, with that in mind, there isn't a whole lot that's different with the Mi Box S this time around. The bits and pieces and the processor and the graphics are all the same in this box when compared to the original. The main upgrade here is that the Chromecast Ultra capabilities have been baked into the Mi Box S, meaning that you get what is essentially a $70 Chromecast inside of a box that is priced at less. Android TV itself provides a lot of options. You get a lot of applications already installed, including media apps like YouTube, Vudu, and Netflix, which, by the way, is not the easiest thing for Android TV boxes to actually get. It has to be a completely licensed and official Android TV product, and the Mi Box S that we're talking about today is actually one of them. So Netflix is not only pre-installed, it's also prominently displayed on the remote here with its own button. And the remote itself is an upgrade from Chromecast because I can understand how Chromecast users might have a bit of a learning curve at first. We might all have those parents or even grandparents who try to get used to using something like a Chromecast, but the whole act of having to go to the app on your phone, then hit the icon and whatnot presents a learning curve that might be just a little bit too much for some users. That's why a remote can be really important and it adds to the experience. At the top, you have the power button. Right below it, you have a button for even the Google Assistant, which allows you to do pretty much the same stuff you would ask a Google Home to do, which is awesome. The Google Assistant button on this remote is actually really nice to use because there's a microphone right up top here. So you just press the button, you say what you want, and this remote, which by the way is powered by 2 AAA batteries, will just relay that information to the Mi Box, get straight into the application, and find that content. For example, play Ugly Delicious on Netflix. It'll open up Netflix and go straight into the app, go straight to the content, and play where I left off. So of course you also have everything that Android TV provides, access to a number of applications that are in the Play Store. You may not get all of the applications you would expect on a smartphone, but you get a pretty good list to begin with. There are a couple of caveats though. There are certain applications that I feel like should support Android TV more, like for example Hulu. You're able to use Hulu in general, but it does not allow for live TV viewing. That's actually a big bummer because my family uses Hulu Live TV as our main TV apparatus. We are wire cutters in that sense, and yeah, Hulu is not supporting Android TV for that functionality. There are also a few things that you should keep in mind in terms of gaming. Like I mentioned before, the bits and pieces inside of the Mi Box S are pretty much the same as the original Mi Box, which means that it's not a very powerful console. It's not as powerful as the NVIDIA Shield TV, and even then the NVIDIA Shield TV comes with a controller. If you do have a controller that you can Bluetooth pair to the Mi Box S, then you can play a number of games on there, including Asphalt 8, and I actually found Final Fantasy 9 and Star Wars KOTOR as part of the Android TV App Store. But because of the lower specifications that are found in the Mi Box S, you might find a little bit of slowdown. You might also run into a couple of problems with stutter here and there. And if you do some casual gaming, you can have some fun with this, but don't try to use the Mi Box S as a straight up Android console. The other problem is that the storage on the Mi Box S is not really robust, but you can bolster it by using a thumb drive or some sort of hard drive in the one USB port that's on the back. After that, you convert it to onboard storage, and then it will move all applications to it, and then you'll free up some space to be able to download some extra games. I actually brought this very Mi Box S to Hawaii during the Qualcomm Tech Summit, and I was really happy to have it on me because what I like to do usually is smarten up the TV inside of the hotel room so that when I come back to do some work or I'm just chilling in the hotel room, I'm able to do a little bit more with the television than just the built-in channels. It's also a little bit easier to do the setup of an Android TV if you are that kind of traveler because you have the remote to navigate and input passwords for, let's say, your hotel Wi-Fi. And since connections with hotel Wi-Fi might be a little bit janky, and it might be tough for you to actually cast things to your Chromecast, well, just being able to navigate around using the included remote is even better too. Now here's the thing, the Mi Box S, when it was originally announced a little while ago, was about $70 or $60 at Walmart and across different e-commerce channels. However, right now, Xiaomi for the holiday season have actually brought the price down to $39.99. That's kind of a steal if you're a big Chromecast user and you want to have the same functions but with a little bit more on top. So if you want to smart up your TV but you want to do a little bit more than just add a Chromecast to your existing setup, the Mi Box S is probably a really great and probably one of the best options out there right now, especially because of the price. For anybody out there who's not super technically inclined, I would actually recommend this as a great gift for one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for watching me just sort of ramble on about the Mi Box S. If you have the Mi Box S or any Android TV product, you can let me know what you think about them in the description down below. Apparently Android TV itself is getting really popular, so this is just another example of that move forward. And remember to subscribe to my channel and drop some likes on my videos, and I have a lot more coming for you through to the end of 2018 before CES. Yes, I am going to CES, so you can look forward to that as well. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one and remind you to enjoy your tea, everybody.